go through a few exercises that you can easily do at home to help strengthen your bones. Now, where your bones are different from then if we do cardiovascular sort of exercise is that in order to increase your bone in a certain area, we have to target that area. So we're going to start with our upper body. So we need to do some exercises where the muscles are going to put force on our arms. So what we're going to do is you're going to pick a weight that you can easily do for 10 repetitions. So start with a nice light weight, maybe 1 or 2 pounds, and we're going to go through a few different exercises. Now, if you don't have some handy little weights at home, what you can do is you can use household items. So you can grab a jar and fill it with water and use that for a weight. You can grab milk jugs that you have at home. You can use any kind of canned goods that you have. So you can find anything at home that's going to cause a resistance against your muscles. So the first one that we're going to do is we're going to do a bicep curl. Now before we do anything, we always want to make sure that we're standing with our knees slightly bent, and we want to take our tummies and we want to feel like we're pulling our belly button up towards your chest. So you want to tuck in and be nice and tight through here and nice and soft in your knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our weights and we're going to start with our hands facing out towards the front of our body, and we're going to slowly 1, 2, 3 lift the weight up, and 1, 2, 3 lift the weight down. 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down. And we're going to do 10 repetitions. Now, if the 1 or 2 pounds is way too light for you, you can start to increase the weight as you become more comfortable. So eventually, you're able to do just barely finish those 9 or 10 reps. But you want to make sure when you're starting that you pick a weight that you can easily do so you're not going to get injured. So those were our bicep curls. Another exercise that we can do for our upper body is our triceps. So we worked the front and we loaded the bone on the front of our arms. Now we're going to load the bone on the back. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to stand with our knees nice and bent a little bit. We're going to roll our shoulders back. We're going to start like this, and we're just going to kick our arms backwards. And again, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So nice and slow and controlled. 3 seconds to do a movement. And again, we're going to do 10 repetitions. Okay, and then we're going to take a break, and we can do up to 3 sets. So we can do 10 repetitions, take a minute or 2 break, do another 10 repetitions, a minute or 2 break, and another 10 repetitions. So the last one that we're going to do is going to help build the muscles and load the bones around our more upper arms and our shoulders. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to grab a weight, and we're going to have our palms face in towards our legs. Again, remember we're keeping our knees just a little bit bent and our tummies tucked. And we're going to lift our arms up to the side just to shoulder height and back down. Okay, and we can do it this way, or we can put our weights in front of us, again, keeping our palms facing our legs and facing the floor, lifting only to our shoulders and back down. So those are 4 different exercises that we can easily do at home in order to help load our upper body. And remember, if you don't have weights, we can use things like a milk jug, so we can hold this in front of us and slowly lift it up to shoulder height and back down, or we can just grab a jar and fill it with water so that we get a good weight. You can start with a quarter, then a half, then full, whatever is easy for you.